Welcome, Bonos, to England's opening group game against Algeria, who can't really write off just because they're an unknown quantity in terms of our um, opinions of them. We don't really have one, so we have to respect them. They beat Ireland in a friendly recently. That's as much as I know about them. And the other group game was a draw, so it's a great opportunity for England to steal a march and try and get that top spot and, in theory, get an easier second round opponent. So even the odds there, England were 4-6, which isn't massive favourites, but they finally got Stephen involved rather than that Shalaba. So Aiden, Novak still there, Chambers, Stones, very good team. Tumbo Custom starting up front. So this is us really at our peak now. It's just showing because we had 6 of us in the Ireland team, and I think other than Monday is in the squad. Other than Monday, we're all starting, and I'm not sure if that's concentration or reflex. We'll find out in one moment. But best of luck, Bonos. Get over you're probably the strongest European team, considering you weren't the European Championships for the last 3 Euros. You've been in the final, so you're going to be going in as Europe sort of best hope, I imagine. I'll just see this attack before I go split. Algeria getting down the flank, and he's got in behind and he scored. So it's a Hawes will have to take the blame. He gave possession away too cheaply. So unlike him, came off my news timeline that he got Player of the Month in the Prem. It just took a deflection off him. I did see him on the ball there, so I don't know if he gave it away there as well, but maybe 2 mistakes in a row because he gave it away and then the cross deflected off him. But Algeria on the attack again here. And they're crossing it. They're getting in. It's just Stones with a very important header. But it's a penalty. I don't know what's going on here. I need to replay that and see it again. Unless he was hauled down or unfairly, he just didn't look like he was going to get anywhere near it. And it's a goal. Whichever Pratt it is couldn't come up when they really needed him, and England are going to be fortunate now that Uruguay Costa Rica drew, because a loss here won't be catastrophic because it'll still be in their own hands. But there's plenty of time for England to equalise here. Novak, great challenge to force a corner. So Stephen taking the set pieces. It's cleared at the near post. Got to beat that first man always. Tumba to Stephen. Stephen's just not at the races today. Could have. Aiden's winning the ball high up the field though. It's good for England. The Ox tries to play in Tumba's movement, but Algeria, they've always throughout history been good defensively, good shape about them. But Hawes forcing it a little, but Cousins has got half a yard of space. Cuts inside onto his left foot, shoots straight down Hamzaoui. So England again on the possession, not really dominating. You can just tell from the management that Mourinho is much better than Koku on tactics and things like that. Because remember, England used to get like 38 chances where they set up with similar players, Sterling. Yeah, because England rode their luck to get to the Euros, I thought personally, but Euro final that was. But there's still plenty of time here. Even 2-0 down here, I expect England to get a draw out of this. So Tumba down the left to Novak. But Novak can't use any of his skills to get the ball in the box. It's poor from England. Not really creating anything. And Hawes could go in the book here. It just sums up his day. Just a talking to. So Novak. Tumba holds it up well. Looking for a red shirt. But he comes inside onto his right and blazes it. Did so well until the finish. We know from the stats that Cousins doesn't really score that many, so it's really on Tumba to get those goals, but he seems to be playing deeper, and Novak's gone into the book. It's just bad day, and getting frustrated. Algeria doing everything to stifle England, and it's working because they're just not getting any chances. So James Wilson's on for Sterling. He's good for a goal, but Algeria just dominating possession, and down here on the graph you can see it. Look, the white's more than half up here is obviously overall the match, but this is just the current situation. So again, Algeria have a free kick, trying to retain possession. You see they had a free kick high up the pitch, and they've just been content to pass it all the way around, and England just not getting close to them. And Will Hughes could be in trouble here. It's a second yellow and he's off. So England just don't want to get hammered here in terms of goal difference. You've got to write this down as just a poor day. Algeria, like I said, we didn't know anything about them, had to respect them, and maybe England haven't really respected them in terms of they thought it'd be an easier game, and the penalty decisions looked harsh, but England just haven't done enough, even considering they've been 1 goals behind majority of the game and not really created anything. One clear-cut chance. You need to get Monday down the flanks because he's an assist goal getter. It's McRae. Chap, he's back on the scene. Didn't see who he came on for. But Novak, can he get the ball in? Penalty, surely. And it is. Novak probably took a dive. Yeah, Algeria may feel the penalty decision was harsh. He wasn't really going anywhere, Novak, but you saw the trip just for yourself. But this will be scant consolation if Stephen puts this away. But if he misses, it will probably sum up the day. But he's surely not going to miss. No, he doesn't. But there's less than 30 seconds for England to pull something. It'd be a miracle. Algeria would have been 1.01 in running just to win. So they're clever though. They've made a substitution that will just kill the game. That minute the substitution takes means the ref should just blow the final whistle here on this attack. England desperately need the ball. No, that's it. It's game over at the Coliseum. Playing on the Rams, not the Rams. I was going to say the Los Angeles Rams, but the Raiders might even be a baseball pitch. Probably the LA Angels. So, well, you have to, in summary, just say it's a bitterly disappointing result. Novak was definitely, just from the highlights reel, seemed to be involved in a lot of England's play, but just couldn't rally the troops. Stephen got the second highest average rating, all things considered. I didn't see who gave away the penalty. You guys might be able to replay that and see it. I was shocked when Algeria got the penalty. The goal probably boosted Stephen's rating up, but he did give the ball away for the first, or deflected it into the path of the guy. But I don't think you can blame any one individual. It's just poor overall tactical display set up by Koku that meant Algeria were just so comfortable in possession. England should have been a bit more aggressive, and Hughes sending off that might have made a difference. They've only lost by a goal, and he was just missing for the final 15 minutes, so who knows what could have happened. But like I said, Costa Rica, Uruguay drawing means you could still probably make it with 4 points, but you'd imagine you'd have to beat Uruguay, because if you drew against Uruguay, you could see Uruguay getting to 5 points overall. So England is in the balance, but they've got the players to win 2 games, no problems. But I'm worried now with this tactic. I don't know if Koku's going to change it. We'll see in probably your episode 4, because Ireland will be up next for their second group game, and we'll take it from there. So see you in part 3.